Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Hobo here today, and Monday Night Raw went off the air about an hour ago, but I had to go grab something very special, a copy of Madden 17, whatever goddamn year it is. So, yeah, today we had a pretty alright show. It wasn't anything to cry home about, but we start off learning that Finn Balor must relinquish his championship due to injury that he suffered last night at SummerSlam at the hands of Seth Rollins, and we are also joined by a very special guest, our friend Double OG.
How's it going, guys? My name's Double OG here. Bringing you the news.
Yeah. So, what do you think exactly about the whole Balor getting killed thing?
Well, it sucks somebody getting hurt, but, I feel like there's more opportunities now, for mid-card guys.
Mm-hmm.
They could, they didn't, but they could have put, guys like Sami Zayn in a match, for the title, or, Cesaro for the title.
Right.
And, that's what I'm going to say, because I don't want no spoilers, but they did give some opportunity with a little bit of the old.
A little bit of the old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, another intriguing thing is Raw used the SummerSlam set from last night, and that just got me thinking that everybody that works for that company is a lazy ass, and they need to be fired. Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley come out. They welcome Finn Balor to the ring. Finn gives up his championship. Finn walks up the ramp. Very emotional moment. Until my boy Seth Rollins comes out. Ruins all the fun. Then Sami Zayn comes out. Then Chris Jericho comes out. Then Kevin Owens comes out. Then Enzo and Big Cass come out. And then everyone's favorite, Roman Reigns, makes his appearance on Monday's show. And Mick Foley announces that there will be a series of matches culminating next week to crown a new WWE Universal Champion. What are your thoughts on the participants selected for this match?
Everyone but Roman
Deserves it?
I don't think Cass deserves it.
Enzo?
Enzo, I want to say deserves it, but he wasn't in it. You know what I mean? He wasn't he was and he was Cass's cheerleader tonight. That's what he was.
Glorified cheerleader.
There's more guys they could have put in it, I guess. But yeah, for the most part, I think it was good decisions. Jericho's always a solid guy to put in. Kevin Owens, I think, is really misused. He should be a world champion by now. There's so many opportunities he could have had.
Right.
He should have won Money in the Bank, I thought. Won the briefcase.
You're right.
Seth Rollins definitely should always be on there, if not the champion.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I see why Roman Reigns is in it, but I kind of don't. It's explained later when Rusev is added to the mix, but I don't see why Roman Reigns is in there at all, honestly.
Yeah. Stephanie announces Seth and Sami Zayn will kick off the tournament right now when we come back from commercial break. Pretty early on the match, Sami starts selling an ankle injury. Couldn't really figure out if it was a work or a shoot there at the beginning of it, but it became pretty obvious the way he was selling and then moving around that it was a work. Sami did a pretty good job of selling it. Rollins defeats Sami Zayn with a mean old pedigree. Bring out the shovel. Sorry, I'm under the weather. It's getting cold in New York. I don't know. Rollins definitely deserves to be in the title picture, if not already the champion. If they would have gone ahead and made Seth the champion last night, instead of pulling the trigger on Finn and then having him get hurt. But they knew pretty early on Finn was hurt, so they could have switched it on the fly and had Rollins win. But it was a cool moment to see Finn win. It's whatever. I can't change it, but we get Kevin Owens and Neville, who got surprisingly added to the tournament for some reason. And Jericho comes out to help distract Neville. That's what I meant. And Owens defeats Neville with a spinning neckbreaker, so he doesn't even finish him with the pop-up powerbomb. And you had to go do something for a majority of the show, so you missed out on this. But if you had any guess why they would put Neville in, what would it be?
More credible than Enzo, I guess. That's the only guess I have.
Yeah, see, it made no sense to just throw him in there. And then we get the breaking news from your boy Maggle that there will be a fatal 4-way next week to crown the new champion. The first two people announced for the match are Kevin Owens and my boy Seth Rollins. The New Day come out for a 365-day celebration. Gallows and Anderson interrupt. Then we get a Big E versus Carl Anderson match. Big E defeats Anderson with the big ending. The match wasn't anything spectacular. I see where they're going. They're trying to drag this out to Clash of Champions until they can, I hope, get the belt off the New Day. You think Gallows and Anderson should already be tag champions?
Well, I think they deserve to be champions, but I feel like New Day also deserves the 1 year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because for a while, when everyone was injured, they were carrying the company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they deserve that 1 year celebration. That's why I think they didn't lose last night.
Yeah, you have a really good point. I wasn't thinking about that. That when everybody was dead and killed and buried 6 feet deep, they carried the company. There was really nobody else.
Yeah, there was a couple of Raws in a row where they main evented. I remember that. So
yeah, and they were in the mix with the WWE champion too. So it wasn't like they were carrying it in the mid card; they were carrying it in the main event.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a spot I always thought Kofi and Big E would be in. And I mean, I'm sorry to throw Xavier under the bus, but he's not WWE champion material.
I wouldn't say Kofi is either.
I mean, I think that Kofi, if he didn't do all the flippy shiitake mushrooms, and he was more of a technical wrestler, I guess, he could have gotten a Daniel Bryan style of push. No, you don't think so?
I think he got the push that he deserved, but I think he had a good feud with Randy Orton in his singles career.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple tag team champions, you know. He's always like has the spot at the Royal Rumble matches. If he's in a ladder match, you always look forward to see what he does. You know, he's like the Shelton Benjamin, I guess you could say.
I was gonna say Shelton Benjamin. There's also a shame what happened to Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, it is a shame
With the injury. Oh man, it's a good thing though that WWE was going to have him debut, because if he didn't go to WWE, who knows how long his injury would have dragged on for, and maybe it gets worse. Maybe he can never wrestle again. So, big ups to WWE for that one. Next up here on WWE Monday Night Raw, Titus ONeil comes out for a promo. Dude butchered the hell out of this promo.
Yeah.
You should have been here for it. Like, I know that you were disagreeing with me, so it didn't seem like you were a stupid idiot. But, no, seriously, it was so bad. If WWE puts this on their YouTube channel, which they really shouldn't if they have a brain, you need to seek this out, one way or the other. It was so bad. It was atrocious. It was atrocious. Worst promo I've seen all year. Like a 365-day. I don't know when the Suffering Succotash promo was, but this is close. This is close to that. Bob Backlund ends up coming out, and Titus is yelling, "Don't get in here, old man, or I'm gonna kick your ass." And stupid old man Bob Backlund gets in the ring, gets his ass kicked by Titus ONeil. Darren Young comes out. He's laying over Bob Backlund. You know what? Why'd you tag my life coach? Titus is like, I told him not to get in the ring. Like, nobody should get behind Darren Young in this situation. It was Bob Backlund's fault that he just got his ass whipped.
He's an old man.
But Titus told him, don't get in the ring, or I will kick your ass.
So Brock Lesnar is a charity event for WWE. They go to a retirement home. He says, "Don't go near the Jello until I'm gone."
That's different.
No?
Yes, it is.
How?
Because that's stupid. The Brock Lesnar Jello retirement home thing's stupid. But Titus saying that if you get in the ring, I'm going to kick your ass.
Right.
It's very, very laid out. Nobody wants to get their ass kicked unless you're an idiot. Stupid idiot. Why? Just why would you do that? And then Darren Young gets laid out with a clash of the Titus to end that atrocious segment. We get a replay of Brock and Orton. Oh my god. Didn't even want to watch a replay. That match, it was something else.
Oh, he was gashed. That was definitely bad.
Randy Orton, I thought the man got knocked out cold because he went limp after he got hit a few times in the head. He fell, he slouched down. I think I failed to mention that. like exactly in my SummerSlam review because of how angry I was, but it was really scary. Like, and then I got the photo of Orton with the gash on his head, and that's something else. Tom Phillips backstage, he didn't have to do his normal split thing where he splits his legs to be shorter because he's such a tall man, because Stephanie was probably in heels, and she's not the shortest person in the world either. And Stephanie is talking about Brock Lesnar, and she says he'll get what's coming to him, and then she leaves. Yay! No Stephanie. Rusev versus my boy Big Cash to get into that fatal 4-way. Rusev is selling his ribs that Roman Reigns tried to eat because he's a savage, and he thought that Rusev's ribs were actually like ribs that you would get at a fine dining establishment. Rusev intentionally gets himself counted out. Smart, though. In kayfabe.
Yeah, I guess it's smart, but... Yeah, it's definitely smart, yeah.
Because Rusev doesn't want to get hurt anymore.
I don't think it's smart in the sense that it's for the Universal title, you know what I mean?
Right, but he's already the United States champion.
Be both. It's still the Universal... That's the main title.
Right, but it also goes to show you that, in kayfabe anyway, Rusev values the United States title higher than the Universal title, that he doesn't need the Universal title.
So I was seeing the Fatal 4-Way match before.
In the number one contendership thing?
Yeah.
He was put in it. It wasn't his choice.
So how come he was put in that match, so why didn't he just walk out?
Because that was weeks ago. Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
Shut up, man. Tom Phillips interviews my favorite tag team on the roster, Jericho. At one point, Jericho's just like, I'm going to give Roman Reigns it. Kevin Owens just looks at Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips isn't saying anything. He goes, aren't you going to ask him what Roman's going to get? Tom Phillips just goes, what is Roman Reigns going to get tonight? Jericho goes, it. And he leaves. And then Kevin Owens is pointing at Tom Phillips. Jericho comes back in the room and he goes, you stupid idiot. And then just leaves. And I was dying.
Yeah, he's so funny. Jericho's an animal.
Jericho's an animal.
He is literally a different breed.
Different breed of sports entertainer.
Yeah.
Like these guys are great together.
He was a sports entertainer before it was sports entertaining.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Jericho.
But on the other side of sports entertainment, there's always something bad when there's a good. And that's Charlotte and Dana Brooke. And they have a promo. Sure, it was a promo. Dana Brooke, she's still awful. She's to fall down a hole with no rope.
Come on.
With no rope. Mick Foley comes out and he says that he's signed the hottest free agent in the WWE, to which we both replied, Heath Slater?
Yeah.
Did he just sign Is Heath gonna to have to face Charlotte for a contract? I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And then Bayley comes out.
But does Bayley qualify for a free agent? She was in NXT.
And that's what I'm thinking, because now I'm saying if NXT superstars are considered free agents, why is Nakamura not on the roster?
Right, exactly.
Why is Joe not on the roster? Why is Aries not on the roster? Bobby Roode should already be on the main roster.
Yeah, why is NXT not dead? Everybody's on the roster.
Right. Well, I mean, that's why, because you don't want to kill NXT.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I understand that, but he shouldn't have said the hottest free agent, is my point of view.
Yeah. But even if you get rid of Joe and Nakamura, you still got the most glorious man in sports entertainment, and you got the greatest man who ever lived. The Dirty Heels. Forgot about the Dirty Heels. The Dirty Heels. They're going to be a tag team on the main roster. And it's going to be incredible. I hope, anyway. A man can dream. So Bayley ends up having to fight Dana Brooke. Bayley defeats Dana with the Bayley to Belly? That's what Michael Cole called it. I don't know if it's the Belly to Bayley or Bayley to Belly. Screw it, I don't care. Braun Strowman ends up fighting Johnny Knockout. This was one of the better segments on the show. Byron Sexton is in the ring, and he says, Johnny, why would you want to fight Braun Strowman? Like he's asked to all the other people who've been squashed. Johnny Knockout looks at him with a straight face and says, I like big, sweaty men. I was dying. And then at one point, either Cole or Corey Graves says, I don't know why Johnny Knockout would like big sweaty men, especially if they're pounding him. And I was like, come on, bro. Just
so much material.
Just stop. Braun wins with his reverse choke slam finish. Great. Awesome. Dudley's come out for their retirement segment. Really emotional to start.
Yeah.
And then our favorite shining stars. I mean, my favorite jobber is Dolph Ziggler. But these guys, they might be a close second.
Come on.
They might be a close second. Yeah, if you guys watch my SmackDown reels, you'll get that. You'll get that joke. Clearly. Shining Stars interrupt. Then Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows attack the Dudleys after the Dudleys attack the Shining Stars. And Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows give... Who is it? Bubba Ray, the Magic Killer on the outside?
Yep.
And then they got in the ring and put Devon through a table with the Magic Killer. So, great. See ya, Dudleys. You just got your asses handed to you.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like, what? What the hell?
They might get a send-off match at the pay-per-view.
At Clash of Champions?
Yeah, they might. Against Enzo and against the club.
Or the club? I don't know.
I want to see why the club can't lose two tag matches in a row.
Maybe they'll just fight the Shining Stars.
No. Come on. They won't do that.
You know what they really should have done was had the Dudleys face Enzo and Cass on this show, and they should have done the job to put over Enzo and Cass in both of their hometowns, quote unquote, and it would have made for a cool spot and everything like that. But I don't know. I'm not allowed to book the show. If I was, we certainly wouldn't be giving these shows -5 stars.
No, it would be given -10.
Bite me. And then we get our favorite match of the night in the main event. Roman Reigns versus Chris Jericho. Drink it in, man. I can tell you one thing. Roman was not drinking in all those booze. Well, he wasn't drinking booze either. Maybe that's why he was popped for a wellness violation. You know what? What? That didn't make any sense. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. But at a few points, there was Jericho gets Roman in the walls of Jericho.
And then he calls it, and then Michael Cole says, tight and deep to the walls of Jericho.
Oh, Michael Cole says Jericho's got the walls in tight and deep. And I was like, come on. After we just had the Johnny Knockout thing and big sweaty men pounding him, like, come on. I could have been saved from that one. But Roman gets out of the walls. Jericho nails him with a code breaker. Uh-huh. At this point, we're like, oh my god, Jericho's going to go to the Fatal 4-Way. Uh-huh. And Roman kicks out. You son of a bitch.
Yep, kicks out of it. Kevin Owens super kick into a code breaker. Kicks out of that, and I knew it was over.
Yeah. He just gets up, boom, one spear, 1, 2, 3, boom. Roman's going to the Fatal 4-Way.
That's pisses me off. No reason for him to even be involved in that scenario. And literally, Cesaro was not on the show.
Cesaro? Yeah, not on the show.
Get traded to SmackDown, Cesaro. Maybe used.
Please go to SmackDown.
But there's no reason for Roman Reigns to be in there. I'd rather have even though Chris Jericho's all about putting people over now, and he's older now, and might not get another championship run, he should have been in the Fatal 4-Way over Roman Reigns, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Or just have Kevin Owens versus Rusev, and then have Neville versus Jericho, and then have Jericho, Rusev, Rollins, and Roman. I feel like Roman's gonna win anyway, so might as well have him win against all the odds. 3 heels against him.
All right, so then let's transition this. Who do you think's going to win the Fatal 4-Way for the belt next Monday?
For me, it's a toss-up between Seth and Roman. I want Seth to win, but why would they make Roman look so strong just for him to lose? Like, he kicked out of a super kick into a code breaker. Before
that, he was in the walls of Jericho, too. Yeah, he was in the walls, and then he got out.
And then Seth won because Sammy was injured. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I want Seth to win, but a part of me feels like they're going to put the belt on Roman.
All right, so definitive. One or the other. Who's winning?
I'm going to go with Seth.
I have to agree. I got to go with my man Seth Rollins to win the WWE Universal Championship next Monday, live on USA Network. Wow. I'm a great plug.
You know who I really want to win? KO.
If Kevin Owens wins that match on Monday,
I'll be fine.
it's all over.
I'll be fine.
It's all over. It'll be the greatest thing that ever happened. Well, guys, that's going to do it for Raw this week. Double OG will be joining us tomorrow for SmackDown as well, hopefully, unless I super kick him into oblivion, which it could very well happen. And since Madden 17's out, I'm going to beat his ass so bad he has to go home. But but I hope that you all enjoyed. Oh, wait, I didn't give my final rating on the show.
No, you did not.
6.5.
I want to go with 7 because you stole my 6.5.
Yeah, alright. That's respectable. I can see, like, even if I didn't steal your 6.5, why you would say 7.
Right.
But after that SummerSlam show last night, there's just a stink in the Barclays Center. Yeah. You're going to need a whole lot of bleach. Clean that crap out. But I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please remember to leave a like down below. Leave a comment telling me why I'm a stupid idiot. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because that's the number one way to help the channel. Hope that you guys enjoyed. This minute for me, your boy Hobo, and Double OG, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.